Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about the V-MODA BoomPro microphone. And this is actually not a V-MODA BoomPro microphone, but I'll get to that in a second. So the V-MODA BoomPro microphone is a 3.5 millimeter inline microphone. And it's not really inline, it's kind of inline. It's a, as the name would suggest, it is a boom microphone. And here's what it looks like. This is attached to a pair of Philips SHP 9500, and these are super awesome headphones. They're great for gaming, they have great soundstage, but the only problem is they don't have a microphone. So the best way to add a mic is to use the V-MODA BoomPro. And on the headphone end, it's just a standard 3.5 millimeter, and then you have your boom. And the nice part is it doesn't really swing around a whole lot, but you can move it and pose it as you want. It has a inline volume control with shirt clip on the back, and here's your volume control, and then also a mic mute toggle. And it's a really nice wire. I'm not sure the exact length of it, but you can look it up on, when I link the product in the description below, you can just click that link and it'll tell you how long it is. But here's the end determination, and it's 45-degree, looks pretty nice. And you also get, if I can grab it, a breakout cable, which takes your single 4-pole right here, and to a green and pink, one for your mic, one for your headphones, and they're both labeled, so really you can use it with whatever setup you want. But the BoomPro, I think for me, is a really good setup, especially for mobile gaming, if you want to plug it directly into your laptop, or you need a high quality microphone on the go. You're actually listening to my voice through this microphone, through my Canon camera plugged in through the microphone jack. This is not a BoomPro. This is what I will call a faux pro. It is a 2.5 millimeter BoomPro, not a 3.5 millimeter BoomPro. So it's great for headphones like the Takstar Pro D2. They don't have 3.5 millimeter jacks, unfortunately. You'd have to get an adapter, then you have this huge adapter sticking out, and then you'd plug the BoomPro in, and if you move your head, you might crunch it or something like that. But instead, you can use this microphone. And unfortunately, I don't think it sounds as good as the BoomPro, but it's about 95% as good. But the nice thing is it's only 2/3 the cost. So instead of $30, you're only spending $20. And this is available on Amazon. It comes in just like a plastic bag from China, but it's pretty much the same. And I'll go over a little bit of the differences. I think I'll switch over to the BoomPro now, that way you can hear the difference. So just give me a second as I do that. You might hear a little pop as I switch to microphones through the jack. Yeah, so just hold on a second. Here's the V-MODA BoomPro, and I'm going to unplug it from the Takstar so I can show you the microphone. So really at the top end of the thing, it looks just about the same as the V-MODA BoomPro, except for the fact that you have a 2.5 millimeter jack, and it has the locking latches for Sennheiser headphones, but it's not tall enough to work with Audio-Technica headphones, unfortunately. So if your Audio-Technica M40X or M50X, unfortunately, I have a set here, it just doesn't go far enough in to lock properly. So that is unfortunate. But if you have a Sennheiser like a 558, 598, really any like 599, anything like that where it uses the single jack and then it goes through both headphones or both sides of your headphones, you can use it with that, and they lock in great and it works good. Really the only other difference, the wire is softer and it's a little bit more pliable and straightens out a little bit nicer. And the jack on the end is not 45 degree, it is instead 90 degree, and it's gold plated, and I don't like it as much. It doesn't look as nice. It looks a little bit cheaper. But other than that, I mean, if it's got the same inline control system as the BoomPro, and it sounds, like I said, just about 90 to 95% as good. So it's a good solution for those of you that have 2.5mm headphones. I can't really think of any off the top of my head, except for maybe the Tac Stars. Not these, these, except for the Tac Stars. But I'm sure there's some other ones out there, like, the Sennheisers and stuff like that. So you're not out of luck if you have those headphones. The BoomPro and microphones like these are super awesome, and I think they sound really, really good. And they're pretty underrated as far as sound quality goes for their price. They're only $30 for the BoomPro. It's about $20 for the Faux Pro. And yeah, so if you have another headphone and neither of these solutions work for you, say you have a headphone that has dual inputs like the HD600 or HD6XX, or it has a attached cable, then you're probably going to be looking at something like the Antlion Mod mic, and those are in the $50 range, but honestly they're a better microphone. The only downside is then you have two whole entire wires going to your audio setup versus just the one cable with the BoomPro. So there is a little bit of a downside there, but it's not a perfect solution. I don't think there's really a perfect solution for this sort of thing, although this comes pretty close. So really just the goal is to take a pair of hi-fi headphones and turn them into a decent gaming set or a workspace set if you need to do stuff like audio calling and things like that. I've had numerous amounts of people comment on the quality of this microphone, and especially if I'm eating or drinking something, they can kind of hear me like smack my lips, and maybe that comes through on the camera a little bit. So I'm sorry if it does, but the clarity is really, really good. So I like the microphone a lot, and this is what I use day to day. I've got one in my bag when I go out and I'm at work, and it's just super handy. So I can plug it right into my MacBook, into the combo jack, and the microphone and headphones work just perfectly. So if you have any questions about this microphone, feel free to ask, and I'll try to help you out. And if you're not sure if it's going to work with your setup, I'll take a look and I'll give you some advice regarding that. I'll link this microphone and the Faux Pro in the description. I'll also link the Antlion Mod mic if you want to check that out. The cool thing about the Mod mic is it'll work with really any set of headphones that you can imagine. You just kind of stick it on the side. So that is cool about the Mod mic. And like I said, I think it does sound better, but these sound pretty good too. So yeah, if there's anything else, just give me a shout on Reddit or Discord, and I'll see you guys next time.